Vanessa has been asking me for a long time to just kind of share a little bit about my journey. Well, my journey has been a long, long journey, but I think I've actually found something that I like. I really can't call myself overweight, but I really can't call myself in great health. But I have kind of followed Vanessa's different posts on Facebook and things, and I would kind of dabble in some of her postings, and we would chit chat every now and then, but I never really thought that it was the right time to do anything, either that or maybe I just was procrastinating, which is probably what it was. But her and I chatted again, and I piqued an interest in the 21-day challenge, where you use these little containers and you use certain amounts of food based on what you're eating. See, you can see I'm not very good at this, but this is my journey. And anyway, so you take these little containers, and based on your weight, it tells you how much food and what kind of food you're supposed to eat and how many of these little containers full of food you're supposed to have. So I thought, well, surely I can do that. That's really not that hard. So, and then as I was kind of cruising on down through some of her stuff she posts, I saw where she was talking about, I'm not going to flip my camera around because my kitchen's messy. She was talking about this Shakeology, which is a shake mix that has all of this yummy, healthy stuff that you are supposed to have. So, like anybody else, I thought, well, I'll give it a try. Surely it really can't be that bad. Because I said, you know, I'm on a journey, and my journey has taken me to lots of different places. It's taken me to Advocare, which really that was my husband's journey. I just kind of jumped on board, but it wasn't for me. And then I did Weight Watchers, and that's a pretty good journey, but I didn't find accountability. Even though I would go to the meetings, I just kind of would go and I would participate. And I know that when I would walk in there, they would say, well, hi, Melinda. Well, I only know they said that because I'd gone to that same meeting all the time. And I would, you know, swipe my little number thingy, and they would know it was me. So I'm not really sure they really knew who I was other than just a number, and it would pull my name up on their computer screen. So anyway, I'm babbling, but I'm going to get right to the point. My journey. My journey has not came to an end. I went to spend some time with some of my friends last night, and I've had a cold. I'm busy at work. My husband's deployed and gone, which is another whole story. I have 2 teenage kids that don't like to spend time with me because they think I'm boring or no fun, but I don't know why, because I think I'm a blast. But anyway, so I was at my friend's house last night, and her husband, my friend Liz, her husband Jim, looked at me and he said, "You look like you've lost weight." And I tell you, that was probably the most exciting thing that happened to me all day yesterday. Last week's been pretty bad. But I was so excited when I could say, and of course I made this really cute little pose, and I was like, as a matter of fact, I have lost 7.5 pounds, which really doesn't sound like a whole lot, but the best part about it was the 16.5 inches that went with the 7.5 pounds, period.